And I hope that bodes well for the second half.
Let's take a look at the UAA scoreboard here real quick. Only one final on the women's side. Carnegie Mellon almost beat Brandeis, but it was the judges with a 58-55 win. Of course, 36-32 here is just we start the second half now. Wash U with only a 30-22 lead at Emory at the break.
Good defense by Mummy. Loose ball or cut controls. This is Mooney, who started the second half. Starting the second half for Aaron Reynolds, who had 3 fouls in that opening half. This is McCoy off a high screen. Back to Mummy, who gave her the screen, and a turnover.
One other score in the UAA, Rochester with a 41-37 lead over Chicago. They are also at halftime.
Tried to get it into Dawes that time. Way to run the floor by Mooney. Lauren Hall Gregory, head basketball coach of the NYU Violets. Peng will inbound it. This is Reed with the left-hand dribble. Julie Mooney's doing a nice job. She just stopped Reed on that dribble there with some help defense. Reach-in foul by Laura Mummy. That's 12. Mummy, number 12. Not 12 fouls. She'd be fouled out of the game a couple of times over. It's Mummy's first foul. They got it inside to Dawes off that inbound, and McCoy got her from behind, and that is Jessica McCoy's. If that's on McCoy, that's her. Is that on McCoy? That's her 4th foul.
And that was just a silly mistake. There was really no reason for that, and it puts Jennifer Reimer in a kind of a bind right now. McCoy obviously upset by it, but now Reynolds has to come into the ball game, and she'll play with 3 fouls. And the whole idea of starting Mooney in the second half was to try to spare her a little bit. Only 50 seconds tick by before she's got to go in.
Well, they went right back to Dawes. She completes the 3-point play. She's got 15 points. Germer to Reynolds with a ball fake. Mooney lost it. Mooney trying to get it back. Picked the pocket. Peng controlled it, though. NYU keeps it. That's Daw from 15 feet. Shot was partially blocked by Mooney. And then Daw commits the foul.
That's a tough foul call. Thought she was going for the ball, and maybe more that Mummy lost her balance more than Megan Daw hit her.
That's Daw's 3rd foul. That's good news. I was talking to assistant coach Margaret White at halftime and talking about Daw specifically, and she felt if they could get her 3rd foul early in the second half, it would definitely help the cause.
Did she mention at that halftime interview, did Crystal Davis, about what adjustment they made against her?
Well, she said we continue to try to front her, and then she laughed and she says we just hope they throw the ball out of bounds. Because they'll try to throw it over our defense that's, fronting. And I think she was obviously just paying tribute to the mismatch problem that Megan Daw presents for Case Western Reserve. This is Peng, draws the defense, kicks it out. Reed with a long shot. Long rebound, Germer fighting for it, won't come up with it. NYU chases it down, that's Wasowitz. She's got the ball top of the key, swings it to Peng. Case is up a point. This is Daw in the paint. Wasowitz with a nice drive into a triple team, put up a shot, and she drew the foul. Fouls on Brooke Orcutt.
Good patience by the Case defense that time around.
I'm going to say that foul was on the floor as Daw missed the shot. She went right over Orcutt's back to try to get that rebound.
Not good, though, that Case already has 3 fouls the first 2.5 minutes here of the second half.
Ball went out of bounds off of Orcutt, they're going to say. Daw's laughing about it because think that was a good call?
It was a good call.
Okay.
Yep, we could see it on the monitor here. That it went through Daw's leg and hit Orcutt's ankle.
Lob into Daw. Wow, that's a nice shot. They had good defense, and Megan Daw just made a real nice shot. She's got 17. Orcutt at the foul line, turn around, missed it long. Spartans down 1. Reynolds fought for the rebound, put so much effort into fighting for that rebound. She left an open space, and sneaking in was Caitlin Reed and grabbed a loose ball and laid it up and in. Reed's got 5.
It's the first bucket of the second half for Case, as Aubrey LaForce heads to the scorers table for the Spartans. She's going to come in and try to give some life to this Case offense.
Orcutt trying to keep it alive. Dawes going to get it, though. And Mummy's going to foul her. Luckily, that's Laura's second. Boy, NYU does a nice job of keeping that ball alive. So Dawes back at the free throw line, where she is 3 of 4 this afternoon. Rachel Beatty back into the basketball game for Case. Dahl makes them both. Dahl will take a seat. Alexis Doherty will check in. Doherty with 7 points in the opening half. That's her, number 23. Dahl will head to the bench with 3 fouls and 19 points. Leads at 3 for NYU. Back to Mooney, now to Reynolds. Beatty for 3, misses it left. And Mooney comes up with a loose ball. That's Orcutt, need it, got it. Orcutt with her first basket of the second half, she's got 8.
Julie Mooney single-handedly kept that possession together. And unfortunately, a little bit too easy on the other side of the floor for Alexis Doherty.
Boy, easy's the word. It's frustrating how easy that is for them to score inside.
And Doherty's got 9. She's averaging just 6.5 a night.
Orcutt for 3. Rattled, won't go. Reed the other way. This is Reed for NYU with the basketball. Kick it left side to Wasowitz. Went inside to Doherty as Reynolds tried to front her, and Mooney's going to pick up the foul. Foul's on Julie Mooney. That is her first. Alexis Doherty's at the free throw line. She is a 50% foul shooter, and that's exactly what she's done this afternoon. 1 of 2 from the foul line.
Now, Case has been out rebounded 7-3 here in the second half. Got to do a better job of clearing it on the defensive side. It's the biggest lead that NYU now has had in a little while, 5 points. As the Violets coaching staff tries to draw up a play.
Ball was tipped by NYU. Case will keep it. They'll have 18 seconds to shoot. Beatty, Mooney, Reynolds, Mummy, and Orcutt on the floor right now. Jessica McCoy with 4 fouls. She's on the bench. Inbound to Orcutt. Peng almost stole it. Reynolds with a turnaround shot. Mooney, boy, she's been so active. Mummy inside. Shot was blocked. It goes out of bounds. But Julie Mooney has kept more than a few possessions alive.
She is. She's kind of been the Energizer Bunny today. Both sides of the floor, she's played incredibly well.
Reaching in and fouling for NYU is Lindsay Oldshoe. That is her first. Case with 5 team fouls already in the second half. 5 minutes in, 5 fouls. Really need a bucket on this possession. Not a turnover. Beatty fighting for it. Ball's going to be tied up. Case is going to keep it. Jen Reimer wants a full timeout. We'll take one too. Her Spartans with some work to do. They're down 5 with 14:51 left.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
Brendan, you have breaking news?
I don't know if it's breaking. It broke 7 hours ago.
Oh.
But
breaking to me, at least, when you just told me.
Breaking to you.
Yes.
It's surprise. There's snow in Cleveland, and I guess in Pennsylvania, too. Puxatawny Phil saw his shadow, so 6 more grueling weeks of winter.
Well, it's been a fun winter. So much so that it's made that man bite his nails. Mooney's going to inbound it.
Maybe more importantly than Puxatawny Phil today, though, is a football game they're going to play tonight right around 6:30 Eastern.
I can't say what it is. They don't allow you to do that anymore. This is Brooke Orcutt with a missed shot.
Got to pay rights fees if you accidentally say those words together.
We just hope we have a super afternoon.
That's right.
Get a bowl full of cherries and have a super afternoon.
Anything special going on at the Jantz house tonight for the big game?
Well, my 10-year-old wants steak, so.
I'm coming to Avon Lake.
Yeah, come on over. Case is down 7. They have not been down 7 since about 5 minutes left in the opening half. They battled back from that and took a lead at halftime. Let's see if they've got another battle in them. Mooney. That was not what they were looking for, but that was. Brooke Orcutt inside. She's got 10.
Well, just like they did in the first half when they trailed, you just got to keep it close. You know, they're down by a handful right now. Orcutt wins the 9th and 10th points of the game, but that doesn't help.
Well, they go right back inside. I wish we had a graphic we could show people on the points in the paint, because Case is getting killed inside.
It is 30-16 in favor of NYU, points in the paint.
Good feed that time to Laura Mummy.
I guess you can make that 30-18.
30-18. That's a 12-point spread. Case is down 5. This is Doherty with it, working against Reynolds. Wow. That's a tough call.
I'm actually surprised that 19 of Case's points have come outside the paint.
That's the 4th foul on Reynolds. Coach Reimer asked for an explanation, and he said he had her hand on her, or she had her hand on her, which is the new call, but there's got to be certain degrees of that, I would think. I mean, Aaron was barely touching her.
Well, those are the new rules in college basketball. They want a more offensive game.
So Reynolds is out of the game with 4 fouls. She's going to go back to the bench. Doherty went up and over Elkin to get that rebound. Ball fake by Peng. Hariota with a crossover dribble, finds Peng. Peng along that left baseline with a floater, and it went. Wow. Melissa Peng with her first basket.
Utter frustration for the Spartans on that defensive possession. But got to get by it and put points on the board. That's the easiest way to get over it.
Mooney for 3. Got it. Boy, when you need it. And NYU just threw the ball out of bounds. Germer gets it to Mooney. Mooney on the break. It's a 2-on-1 break. Julie steps up. Nailed it again. How about Julie Mooney right now?
I said it earlier, single-handedly keeping Case in the game.
And she was doing it defensively earlier, keeping possessions alive and stuff. Now it's all over.
Ron, this has to be her best game of the year.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
It's not even just the stuff she's doing on the stat sheet. It's the intangibles. She's really stepping up as a senior right now.
Crossover, lost. Mummy forward to Mooney. Mooney on the break against Doherty. Lays it up, and it's a blocking call on Alexis Doherty. Julie Mooney will go to the line. She'll get 2. That is Doherty's second.
And it's funny because when you look at her face, she's in such a zone right now. It's almost as though she's not even showing any emotion. She's just trying to go out there and get her job done, one thing at a time.
Julie Mooney, one of only 2 seniors on this Case roster. She's from Dublin, just outside of Columbus, Jerome High School.
I don't know if we mentioned earlier that Lauren Elkin checked into the ballgame for the 9th time. She's on the left side of the key there.
She's the other senior. Case was down 40-47. Now they're down a point at 50-51.
Elkin trying to spare a little bit of time before Reynolds checks back in.
Good active hands by Orcutt. Germer back to Brooke. Brooke on the break. Ball was stolen. Beautiful defense that time by Caitlin Reed. Got her hands in there and knocked the ball out of bounds.
Trailed her the whole way up the floor and never gave up on it when Orcutt came to a jump stop. Got some of the fans on the other side of the floor now sitting on the edge of their seat after a tough start to the second half. Case hanging in there with a 20th ranked team in the country. And again, we said at the outset, this has been a frustrating year for the Spartans coming off of a really good year a year ago. Boy, what a big momentum boost it would be if they could pull out a win here today.
Daw inside, Mummy, Orcutt, Elkin, they're all working against her. That was good defense. Orcutt steps up on the break, missed it. Mooney up and over for the rebound. She'll step back, shoot the 3, and get it! Julie Mooney!
What fun. She's got 11.
Orcutt's got the Daw assignment right now. Shots up. Orcutt went up with one arm, tipped it, kept it alive for Germer. Here comes Amanda on the break. That's Mooney. Now it's Orcutt, top of the key. Julie's got a smile on her face.
Just gonna say, she can't stop smiling.
Gets it into Mooney. Right-handed hook, blocked, rolls and drops. She's living the dream.
What more do you need to say? Look at your screen and see the Case players popping off the bench. My goodness. She received that pass in the low post with a huge grin. She just knew she was going to score.
Wow. Julie Mooney's got 14, 12 in the second half. Her teammates love her. Look at that.
Case was down 47-40, and now they're up 56-41. Thank you, Julie Mooney.
That's all happened in the last 4 minutes. That's a 2. If it goes, bank shot. Wow, did they call it?
My goodness. Mooney wants it again.
Shot was blocked. Lob inside, Doherty. There's that inside game. Just like that.
Well, it's a good play by Doherty. It was a nice pass into her, but Laura Mummy's, I think, fatiguing a little bit.
Nice pass to Mummy. It was a shot by Brooke Orcutt, which was an air ball, but it looked like a beautiful pass because Mummy was right there when it came down. She got the basket. She'll look for 3 points at the line. Does Brooke get an assist on that since the ball never hit the rim?
Well, it went off the window, so probably not, but it had me fooled. 13 points now for Laura Mummy.
Wasowitz, wow. They are really calling the touch fouls here. You just lay a hand on somebody along the waist and you get the foul immediately.
Well, and that's the frustrating part because, you're trying to play as physical as you can, but within the context of the rules. That's the 7th foul. So, I mean, there's 9 minutes to go in this game, Ron, and we're going to see NYU free throws here on out.
At the line is Wasowitz. This is a 1-and-1. Boy, everybody forgot that it was a 1-and-1. There was a lane violation.
Mummy was the culprit.
Makes them both. Brooke Orcutt to Mooney. Laid it up and in.
Julie Mooney averages 7.7 points per game.
Dahl inside. Boy, thank goodness. Elkin with the rebound.
Just under 8 a game. She's got 16. And she's got 14 in the second half.
Reynolds. Mummy. That was Mummy.
Case looks unstoppable right now on the offensive end, and you just hope that it can last for another 8 minutes because it's going to take a continued effort like this to knock off NYU.
Stop would help. There's a 3 in the air. Rattles. Doesn't go. Elkin. Another senior with a great rebound. Germer down to Mooney. Settles in, gives it back to their point guard.
You can kind of see that NYU is starting to play a little bit on their heels, too. They know they lost a game on Friday that they shouldn't have at Carnegie Mellon. And they certainly feel like they're coming in here today with a chance to get another one on the board.
Orcutt missed it short. Here comes Peng the other way.
Even Case's misses, though, have been good looks.
Wasowitz, Mooney blocked the shot. Mooney blocked the shot. Here comes Orcutt the other way. 3-on-1 break. Brooke tried to get it to Elkin. Ball went out of bounds off NYU. Orcutt looks like she needs a break.
I was just going to say, there's a couple of players on the floor right now that look absolutely worn out.
She'll stay in the game along with Elkin, Mummy, Mooney, and Germer. Dahl all the way out on Germer. Orcutt with a beautiful pass to Mooney. That's one of the first shots Julie's missed in the last 6 minutes. This is Peng with a ball fake. Top of the key, that's a 3, and it's good. Lindsay Oldshoe with a kind of an awkward left-handed shot. But it goes in, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
The violence aren't going to go away. Got to continue to peck away. Largest lead for Case has been 6.
Germer threw that one out of bounds. Elkin needs some wind. She needs a break. She's called to put her arm up in the air. So Lauren's going to come out. She did a great job in there. Erin Reynolds will check back in. Reynolds is in with 4 fouls. Megan Daw is playing with 3 fouls for NYU. Foul's going to go against the Violets, an offensive foul. Foul is on Lindsay Oldshoe. That's her second. And the press is on.
I'll say for the first time in the second half here, we're going to see the Violets go back into the full court press. But that really hasn't been a problem for Case.
And it's not again. Orcutt's going to get a layup.
They'd be better off going back in a half-court defense.
Yeah, thank you very much. Reed, double teamed. Old Shoe swings it to Peng. Peng gonna throw up a three. Ball's on top of the backboard, and coming down with a rebound and the bucket is Reed. That hurt.
A good soft shot with a lot of arc is not going to create a lot of bounce more often than not. And Caitlin Reed just had good position.
Germer with a long three, misses it long. Ball's loose, still on the floor. Orcutt ties it up with Daw, and the possession arrow goes the Violets' way.
That's probably the first bad shot Case has taken in a while. I think Germer probably could have worked the clock a little bit better there.
Need a defensive stop here. Jessica McCoy is going to see the floor again for the first time in a long time. She went out with 4 fouls. Brendan, at what point? It was a while ago.
Midway through. I don't think she's played much in the second half, has she?
No, she has not.
I was going to say, I thought it was mid to late first half. Verify that.
NYU working that perimeter. This is Wasowitz. Dribbles in and lays it up and in.
And McCoy has played only 16 minutes in this game.
Coach Reimer wants some help side defense. Well, she needs it on drives like that. Wasowitz went right in. McCoy in front of her teammates. Rough pass. Mooney saves it. Put up a shot. It was blocked. Here comes Reed, and she's fouled in the backcourt by Julie Mooney.
Good sportsmanship there from Reed, helping Mooney up.
18 fouls for Case.
They're holding their breath because two of the girls on the floor that are crucial right now both have 4 fouls. Chelsea Steen going to come in here, and I think she's going to spare Mooney. Yep. Mooney going to get a standing ovation here.
Wow. Julie Mooney checks out with 16 points. 14 of those in the second half. But in the meantime, guess who's battled back to take the lead? NYU. They were down 63-57 with 8 minutes to go. They're up 66-65 with 5 minutes.
Case is playing really loose right now, which is really good for them. You can tell they're having fun and they feel like they're confident. They absolutely believe they can win this game.
That is the 7th team foul for NYU, so Germer's going to go to the foul line.
Germer on the season has only hit 13 of 26 free throws. Those are big shots coming up here, a 1-and-1 opportunity.
Foul was on Caitlin Reed, that was her second. Megan Daw is going to check back in. Daw is back in the game with 3 fouls, 19 points. Checking out is Lindsay Oldshoe. She's got 7 points. Boy, Amanda Germer hitting a big free throw. Germer scoreless in the second half before that free throw. Take that. Inside, Orcutt lost Reed. Reed just missed the shot, and she got the rebound back. She's going to go at it again. This is Daw with a dip, missed it. Orcutt comes up with it. Daw is going to pick up her 4th foul.
Case got really lucky on that possession, and then Daw was out of control as she went up. That was a silly look for her. She needs to back down her defender. She might have even taken the brunt of that hit.
I think she got choked a little bit on her neck when I think she got hit in her neck. She looked a little winded. Aaron Reynolds is going to go to the foul line. So Daw has 4. Aaron Reynolds for Case has 4. Jessica McCoy for Case has 4. Aaron Reynolds makes the free throw. Both teams are stepping to the line and doing a nice job.
Case has hit 13 of 17. NYU 14 of 18.
(69-66), very much like the men's game. This one has been fantastic as well. Lob inside to Daw, doubled in by Reynolds, and she's out of the game. That's Aaron's 5th foul.
Well, they've got a little bit of time to decide what they want to do, and you wonder if they decide to go to Mooney or Mummy. I'd be more prone to probably go to Mummy. I think she's played a little bit better defensively against Daw, and she probably poses a bigger threat because she's more physical. She might be better able to draw that 5th foul, whereas Mooney is kind of a slasher.
You're exactly right, Coach. They have put Mummy in the game. Reynolds fouls out. Case had an opportunity to take some time there before they had to put the player in that would replace their fouled out player.
Mooney does have a career high 16 points, so it's not to take anything away from what she's done by any stretch. I'd be floored if we didn't see her at some point soon. But Daw is going to have 2 free throws here.
She is 5 of 6 on the afternoon.
And she misses a crucial one there. Game high 19 points for Daw, who averages 14.5 a game.
Really, she's been unstoppable inside. She now has 20. It's a 2-point game. Steen, McCoy, Germer on the outside for Case. This is Germer. Now that's Mummy with it. Orcutt from 12 feet. Missed it long. Boy, got a great look there. Steen in the backcourt. They're going to call a foul on her. Reaching in foul on Chelsea Steen. That's going to send Peng to the line. She'll get 2 free throws. Case is now in the double bonus.
That's a tough break, man. I don't know. I really thought she had enough of the ball that she could have gotten away with it. But I'm not wearing stripes.
So here's Melissa Peng, a 64% free throw shooter. She'll get 2 free throws. Misses the first one.
And I'm a little partial. Now this is a big free throw for Peng.
It's a big rebound opportunity too.
That's now 2 for 4 on their last 4 free throws for NYU. They trail by 1. Mooney back to the scores table. She'll check in next dead ball.
Steen cross court, dangerous pass. Wow. Germer saved it. Now it's back to Steen. Worked it inside. It's Mummy. The cutter's Germer. Finds a wide open Brooke Orcutt. They need it. She got it. The bench calls for work on defense. They need a stop.
Good rotation so far. And a good job denying Daw by Laura Mummy.
There's a 3 in the air by Reed. Missed it long, but Doherty is standing there all alone. No backside rotation on a rebound, and Doherty just couldn't have been any easier.
Orcutt has struggled defensively today. She's played very well on the offensive side, but not particularly well on the other end of the floor.
Boy, that's frustrating. You work so hard defensively, you force them into a look that maybe they don't want. And that's Germer's shot was partially blocked, I thought.
I did too.
I thought that was partially
blocked. The ball
blocked.
changed rotation a little bit in the air.
Germer's got 10.
Boy, how big was that 3?
Peng trying to answer. Missed it long. And another rebound by NYU. This is Wasowitz. Good feed to Doherty, another layup. Case seems to be standing around inside on defense right now. I mean, they're doing a lot of watching. Doherty's got 17. Dawes got 20.
Ron, they're playing with confidence, okay? That's not the issue, but it's almost like they're waiting for NYU to mess up instead of trying to make that play. And I think you've got to take a more aggressive attitude down the stretch.
They'll have 2:27 to protect their lead. We're at 74-72. They've played an outstanding game. Stick around for the next 2 minutes. We'll be back.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
So both teams head back out onto the floor. Case will have the basketball. NYU will not press.
Not a surprise.
That has not worked out well for them. So Germer's going to bring it up. That's Mooney, back to Germer. She hit a three a moment ago. This one looks good, it was short. Mooney keeps it alive. Julie Mooney, we had a gold watch to give her after the game, we would. She's earned it.
7th rebound.
Boy, aggressive defense by Peng. Germer stays under control, that's McCoy. Mooney comes and gets it. Mooney drives in, up and over the rim and in. Julie Mooney, she's got 18. You said get aggressive, she did. Back to Daw though, inside, she was fouled. Boy, Daw's gonna shoot two. Fouls on Orcutt. Brooke is fighting for her life defensively.
Daw just missed it. That's really frustrating. Made a great play on the offensive end of the floor, and then you came back down, and I mean, Case is walking on pins and needles right now, hoping that NYU can't hit free throws. I mean, Dawes a couple of times now here, last couple of minutes, she's missed a free throw.
She's 1 for her last 3. She was 6 for 7 before that. 3-point game.
Well, they got to stay patient, but they have to be aggressive when they get the right look.
Whoa! Boy, I thought Wasowitz had that. She stepped in that passing lane. That was a dangerous, they stared that pass down and then made it.
This zone defensive look is probably a good thing for Case.
Lob inside, Mommy off the glass, wouldn't get it. Wasowitz comes down with a rebound.
You certainly don't need a three. Plenty of time left. You can drive at the basket if you're Reed.
Boy, she did. Boy, that was easy. Reed's got 13.
Case trying to knock off the number 20 team in the country. Need a signature win here for this season. This would definitely be it.
Mooney with a ball fake. Mommy with a shot, huge shot on the right baseline. There's a game clock adjustment.
I was just going to say I didn't quite see what happened there.
There's 42.4 on the game clock, as you can see. NYU is going to take a full timeout. They're going to put 44 seconds on the clock, and that's what they've done. We'll be back.
This year, Qdoba will cater like 10,000 parties.
Where? When? I'm there.
Well, these parties are hypothetical. I was just talking about Qdoba catering. Hot taco bars with fire-grilled chicken and marinated steak, flour tortillas and taco shells. You'll also get their hand-smashed guacamole, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, and salsa. They'll deliver to your home or office, and they'll even set it up.
Can I bring a guest?
Oh, boy. Visit Qdoba.com today for more information about Qdoba catering. Qdoba Mexican Grill. More to explore.
Jen Reimer is in the middle of that huddle. She's kneeled down on the floor. Coach Milligan, Coach Herendeen, Coach Davis along the outside there, rimming that huddle. Coach Reimer wants her defense to extend the defense, take away the three, does not want them to foul. The last thing Case wants to do is stop the clock, and NYU will get 2 free throws.
There's no reason for them to foul at this point. They're still up by 3 points. There's still 44 seconds left, and each team is in either the bonus or double bonus. So just play smart, and you've got to be more physical underneath.
Germer's going to come out and meet Peng.
Mummy only has 2 fouls. She can be physical if she has to.
There's that 3 that they did not want to give up.
Well, they have to shoot it, but they could hold for the last shot if they want it.
Game clock and shot clock are the same. Coach Reimer wants a timeout. Game's tied at 78. The NYU men behind the Violets bench are up on their feet. 16 seconds left.
That was a stone-cold shot.
Boy, Wasowicz was just sat in that corner, waited. She sat there patiently. Case lost her, and she nailed it.
Not surprising you're going to see Alexis Doherty check into the ball game. NYU's got to have their 2 bigs. They've got to have Doherty and they've got to have Daw underneath on that low block. If I'm NYU, I'm okay with forcing Case to shoot something from mid-range or outside, but you can't let him get underneath the basket. If you're Case, drive at the rim. Drive right at Daw, because if you miss, Daw's going to foul out and you're going to have time to shoot free throws, and if you miss them, the game will go to overtime and their best player's not on the floor. Drive it right at number 4.
Foul situation is this. NYU has 8 team fouls, so a foul, any foul, will put Case at the free throw line. 16 seconds on the game clock. Exactly 16 seconds. Exactly 16 seconds on the shot clock. So it's Doherty and Daw, their 2 bigs, back out on the floor for NYU, along with Wasowicz, who hit the big 3, Reed, and Harrioka. McCoy, the freshman, will inbound it for Case with Orcutt and Germer. Germer will take the ball. Germer's going to take it out between the circles. They're going to work it down for a final shot. Orcutt's coming up to set a screen. Germer to Mooney. Mooney back to Orcutt. Brooke with a 3 in the air. Missed it long. Ball's tipped. McCoy ties it up. And they're going to call a tie ball, a loose ball, jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Case. 9/10 of a second left. Case is going to have a chance to catch and shoot on the inbound, a tip almost. 9/10 of a second left.
Well, if I'm NYU, I don't mind that was a 3-pointer taken. Orcutt was open, but I think they probably could have looked for a better shot. Now, with 9/10 of a second, you can still catch and shoot. The threshold is 3/10 of a second, where you wouldn't have time to actually catch and shoot it. If it's 3/10 or less, you have to tip it. But with 9/10 of a second, it's got to be quick, obviously, but you can catch and shoot. We'll see what kind of play they maybe draw up and try to free somebody up underneath the basket. I would think that they would want to have something that was close to the rim. But if they don't put one in, we got a serious look at extra basketball here at the Veal Center. How about that? Wire to wire with a number 20 team in the country.
It's been a beautiful game. Why not end it in a super way? Germer will inbound it.
My pick is Mooney. Well, of course, they're going to put Daw on the ball.
Lob. Julie Mooney will shoot it. Looks good. Oh! Mooney had it on her way. Wow. That was half an inch to the left from being a game winner at the buzzer. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back for the overtime.
Cleveland Marriott Downtown at Key Center offers the versatility and reliability to meet your unique travel and meeting needs. From smart spaces to practical amenities to world-class service, our flagship hotel will deliver the quality experience you expect, backed by the Marriott name you trust. At Cleveland Marriott, we have one goal: to serve you better. Book your special Case Western Reserve rate by visiting us at clevelandmarriottdowntown.com and entering promotional code C0N. All
right, we're back for 5 more minutes. This game is headed to overtime, tied at 78. The foul situation is this. Aaron Reynolds is fouled out of the game for Case. Jessica McCoy has 4 fouls on her. Brooke Orcutt has 3. Megan Daw, who will jump at center for NYU, has 4 fouls. She also has 21 points.
I think the sooner you get her out of the game, the better.
Mooney jumped too early, but Case is going to get it. Well, you know, you almost think, do we go inside right away?
Why
go
not?
inside right away at Daw?
You got to pass your way in through the zone, but I think you do. Find a way to get it to Mummy because she's only got a couple of fouls.
Boy, that one went through the hands of Julie Mooney and they lost possession.
$18 for Mooney, 17 for Mummy.
This is Daw. Peng now with it, crossover, splits the defense, kicks it out as she walked with the basketball. Wasowitz clearly traveled that time. Took off running before she dropped her dribble, so turnovers, they exchanged them both, NYU and Case, as we start this overtime.
The 2 others in double figures for Case, 14 points for Brooke Orcutt, 10 points for the point guard Amanda Germer.
Here she is, Germer. There's the woman of the hour right now, that's Julie Mooney. Now it's Mummy. Into Orcutt at the foul line. Brooke back out to McCoy. Plenty of time to shoot. 14 seconds. This is Germer. Reynolds now into Orcutt. Backing down Daw. Went in and under Daw. And getting the rebound is Doherty. Boy, Brooke had an opportunity to score there. I think she was surprised that it was so easy. Wasowitz with another 3. She almost slingshots the ball. Mooney with a block. Mooney in the backcourt controls. Here comes Germer.
Well, Daw doesn't want to foul out either, so if they're driving at her, she's going to probably play off a little bit.
This is overtime. About a minute and a half into it. We got 3.5 left. This is Orcutt, left baseline. 7 seconds to shoot. Germer spots up Mooney. Julie with a ball fake. Got the ball stolen from her. Quickly down the floor. Doherty was wide open. Case lost track of her. She lays it up and in. Case got caught watching again. Doherty's got 19. McCoy. To Germer, over to Mooney. Case having a hard time penetrating that zone. Every possession, the shot clock winds down. Case forces one up. This is McCoy. She threw that one off the glass and it went. Holy smokes. I am speechless. Need a stop. Mooney with a tip. Reed picks it up.
That was ugly, but it went.
Oh, wow. 2:25 left. Oh, Reed, it just went off her forehead and out of bounds. Boy, I think Caitlin just took her eye off the ball for a split second, and that's all that mattered. Germer walks it up, game tied with 2:15 to go in overtime. This is McCoy with Peng on her, hands it off to Orcutt. Germer to Mooney.
They got to start working inside out against this zone. Passing it around the perimeter is not doing them any good.
8 to shoot. Orcutt for 3, it's short. You could see that one on its way, it wasn't going to get there.
And Ron, that's not how you work the ball inside against the zone. You can't throw it around the perimeter. You've got to
flash the middle.
Yeah, flash the middle. Use the high post, use the low post. And that's 101 basketball against a 2-3 look.
Boy, Doherty just flat out missed the layup. They're going to call the foul on Orcutt. It's kind of funny. I mean, she came down into Brooke. Doherty's going to go to the foul line. She'll shoot 2. Orcutt with her 4th foul.
Just a layup for Doherty and a layup for Case. That's it.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one, too. Minute 37 left. We'll be back.
Cleveland Marriott Downtown at Key Center offers the versatility and reliability to meet your unique travel and meeting needs. From smart spaces to practical amenities to world-class service, our flagship hotel will deliver the quality experience you expect, backed by the Marriott name you trust. At Cleveland Marriott, we have one goal: to serve you better. Book your special Case Western Reserve rate by visiting us at clevelandmarriottdowntown.com and entering promotional code C0N.
We've got 97 seconds left. Coach Reimer sending her team back out onto the floor. Breaking that huddle will be Mummy, McCoy, Mooney, Orcutt, and Germer.
Case 1 timeout left, 4 left for NYU.
This is Doherty at the foul line. She is 3 of 4 so far tonight, 2 of 2 in the second half. She's got 20 points.
Double-double for Caitlin Reed, 13 points and 13 rebounds. Megan Daw, who's playing with 4 fouls, but she's got a game-high 21.
Alexis Doherty stepped up and made 2 pressure free throws, puts her team up 2 with 1:30 left. Case talked about that zone defense during their timeout. This is Mummy, kicks it out to Mooney. Julie with a wide open look.
That's what they've got to do. Work it inside out. It freed up the open shot.
Timeout NYU. We'll take one too. Chess match is on.
Cleveland Marriott Downtown at Key Center offers the versatility and reliability to meet your unique travel and meeting needs. From smart spaces to practical amenities to world-class service, our flagship hotel will deliver the quality experience you expect, backed by the Marriott name you trust. At Cleveland Marriott, we have one goal: to serve you better. Book your special Case Western Reserve rate by visiting us at clevelandmarriottdowntown.com and entering promotional code C0N.
Violets will break the huddle. They'll have the ball. 72 seconds left in this overtime.
Hey, if nothing else, Throwback Weekend 2014 has been pretty fun, huh?
It has been. Great games on Friday night. 2 great ones today on Sunday. This is Daw. Daw's got it out top, and now it's Peng between the circles. Daw off the screen. Mooney on her. Daw turnaround shot. Rolls around, rolled off. Doherty got the rebound, put it up, and was fouled. How did Doherty get that rebound?
How did that not go in? Holy smokes. Well,
Boy.
Doherty has been the one that's taken over in the overtime period here. It was tied at 78, and that's it for Orcutt. She's out.
So
Rachel Beatty is going to come in to take her place. She has not played much in the latter part of the second half. And you don't like to lose the scoring threat that Orcutt was. She'll finish with 14 points. But her defense has been a little bit of a liability here today.
She will be the second Case player to foul out. Aaron Reynolds was the first. Rachel Beatty will be the sub. Rachel Beatty in for Orcutt. Doherty's at the free throw line where she'll get 2. Doherty is also a perfect 4 for 4 from the foul line in the second half, including the last 2 points for NYU. Missed the first one long.
Well, NYU thought they were going to come to Carnegie Mellon and Case and have 2 games that would be pretty easy wins. They're in danger of dropping both games here this weekend.
Case bench holding on to hope. Doherty rattled around. She almost missed them both. Got that second one to fall, though. And it gives NYU a 1-point lead. We're inside a minute to play. This is Beatty just checking in for Brooke Orcutt. Rachel Beatty with the basketball off to Julie Mooney, who's had a career half. She's got 20 points in the second half. Now it's McCoy back to Germer. 12 seconds to shoot. Mooney with Hariota on her. Germer. Beatty, swing it. That's McCoy with a ball fake. 4 to shoot. Germer's going to have to force up a 3. Missed it long, didn't grab anything, and it's a shot clock violation.
Not one time did they pass it into the post. They had both Mummy and the freshman McCoy both flashing into the post, running along the outskirts of the key, and neither time did they find a way to get the ball inside?
Julie Mooney pushed Caitlin Reed on the inbound. That's going to send Reed to the foul line where she will shoot 2 free throws.
NYU will give up the perimeter passing all day. That's what they want Case to do.
Caitlin Reed, a 73% foul shooter. She's a perfect 2 of 2 in the second half and for the game.
Violets are 20 of 28 as a squad, and now 20 of 29. They've struggled in the second half from the free throw line. They hit 5 of 9 in the first half, and now 15 of more than 20.
Missed
in
them
the
both.
Second half.
Ball's loose, out of bounds. It's going to go NYU's way. Violets want a timeout. 19.6 left. NYU's up a point.
Cleveland Marriott Downtown at Key Center offers the versatility and reliability to meet your unique travel and meeting needs. From smart spaces to practical amenities to world-class service, our flagship hotel will deliver the quality experience you expect, backed by the Marriott name you trust. At Cleveland Marriott, we have one goal: to serve you better. Book your special Case Western Reserve rate by visiting us at clevelandmarriottdowntown.com and entering promotional code C0N.
Well, Case has outshot New York University today, 44% to 41%. But it's been the lack of ability by NYU to hit free throws when they matter that has really hurt.
Time to bite your nails.
And as Case has been hurt lately, they've been out-rebounded by 13.
Tried to get it in. We got a hold away from the ball. Going to call a foul on Julie Mooney. They're going to say she got a handful of shirt, and that's going to send Reed back to the free throw line. So the one good thing about that is no time comes off the clock, but the bad thing is it gives Reed an opportunity to make 2 free throws. NYU has sent Daw and Doherty down the floor. She missed one.
It's a 2-point game.
Here comes Germer, 17 seconds to shoot. 12 seconds left in the game. 10 seconds. Ball's tipped by Reed out of bounds. Case will keep it with 7 seconds left. Coach Reimer's got 1 timeout left. She's going to take it right now. 7.1 seconds left. Her Spartans are down 2.
NYU's coaching staff screaming, no threes.
We'll be back. Don't go away.
Key Center offers the versatility and reliability to meet your unique travel and meeting needs. From smart spaces to practical amenities to world-class service, our flagship hotel will deliver the quality experience you expect, backed by the Marriott name you trust. At Cleveland Marriott, we have one goal: to serve you better. Book your special Case Western Reserve rate by visiting us at clevelandmarriottdowntown.com and entering promotional code C0N.
Love that magic lamp.
Spartans are in their huddle, trying to figure out how to win this game. They've got 7.1 seconds to do it. Here's the situation. Case is down 2 at 84-82. NYU, if they foul Case will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Not a double bonus. The Violets don't have 10 team fouls. NYU can lose it if Case hits a 3. On the floor for the Spartans, it's Beatty, it's McCoy, it's Mooney, Mummy, and Germer.
Keep your eye on McCoy after she inbounds. They could have drawn up a play to get the ball right back to her.
Germer gets it, looks right to Mooney. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot, out to Germer, have to launch it. Shot was blocked, game's over. Boy, what an effort by this Case Spartans basketball team.